Now, finally, the last tab I want to show you is format. So you could change the format of your finished video. Now, to do that, you just go to this format tab and you could choose the 16:9 is where we started. So whatever you start is what's going to be happening right now. You do all your editing for that. But as soon as you choose a different format, like portrait, for example, it's going to resize everything. So you see that little GIF here got removed and resized over here. And if I go over here, it's made alterations. Let me just turn on the captions here so you kind of see it's gone ahead. I'll apply it to all. It's gone ahead and changed the captions too, resized them so they fit on screen. This is a massive time saver. This is incredible, honestly. The fact that I can make this square and it'll make all the adjustments from the video to my logo here, to the captions, to any stickers. It just makes all those changes. And if I want to make any alterations to it, I could do that. You also have that option over here. Now, remember, every time you download it, it will download whatever setting you have inside of format. I also recommend you change the video resolution to 1080p. That's the higher end HD. These are both technically HD resolution. This is just better. Optimize generated video for size. You could also turn this on as well. Now, this will increase the file size. So typically you only turn this on if you're not quite getting what you're looking for as far as quality. In most cases, 1080p and this off should be okay. The aspect ratio, again, these are the 3 different options that you have available. So when you're happy with whichever size, I typically do all 3 sizes because if I'm making ads, for example, the square one's going on Instagram, the vertical one is going on TikTok, and then this could be my traditional YouTube ad too, which is the 16:9. 9:16, the vertical, could also go on YouTube Shorts or Instagram Reel. Like if you run Facebook ads, for example, it's gonna require all 3 different sizes. Then I'm gonna show you the export option, which is this option right here, download. Before you press this, typically you'll press preview and go through the whole video. Just watch it, jump between clips. This down here is not gonna let you do that, right? That scene by scene preview is your entire video with the music, with the AI generated voiceover, any voiceover or clips you added to. The download option, you have 3 different options right now. And it says you could do this through Hootsuite, which is kind of an automation platform for posting. Spreadsheet for social media posts. This is a CSV file. And the video tab is almost every time is what you want to choose here. And it's going to actually prepare it. You don't have any settings because under format, we already picked our settings. We picked the resolution, we picked the size, and the rest is just what Pictory is going to take care of. And at some point, it's going to ask you to run it in the background, which is great because you could jump back in. It'll email you when it's done as well. Now, it's actually compressing, getting everything technically ready in the background. So I could come back here and go to my projects. And if you go to my projects tab, everything appears over here. So this is the project that you could jump back into, right? If you select it, you could jump back into it by pressing this option. And any export or any downloaded video will appear over here. So this is the video. I could press the 3 dots and download it. This will actually download it right here to my computer. And MP3 is created just the audio file. SRT, that's a subtitle file, same as VTT. This is just a text file. Now let me go ahead and look at that video that I just downloaded. It's inside of my download folder. So you can see this is the watermark I'm talking about. This is only with the free plan, but the story block watermark is gone. So let me just go ahead and put this on mute right now. And I'll just go over here. So you could see already, because I didn't preview this, this is covering my text, right? Because I had the text turned off when I added this and I wasn't paying attention. So I need to move this up, for example. I could kind of scrub through the video. So in this case, since I made a mistake, I could just jump back in. I'm gonna close this right here. I'll jump back into the project file itself and I'll go ahead and make sure, and it looks like even in the beginning, I'll need to remove this text right here. That was from the branding tab. So I'll go back to my intro. I'll delete this text so it doesn't come on top of ChatGPT. So now that there's no text, I'll go to this scene and I'll grab this guy right here. So now it's not covering my text. So this is why I was saying I didn't preview just to show you the downloading option, but a lot of times in the preview, you'll catch these so you don't have to wait for the download. But now that I fixed that, all I have to do is press download again, choose video, and it's gonna go through that process. As soon as it gets to a certain point, just now, I could run it in the background and go about my business. I'll go back to the project file. Any project you could delete from here, and you could download the project's files as well, or you could duplicate it. So if you don't want to alter it and have a version of that project, you could duplicate it from here, or you can move it to different folders. So as this gets more crowded, this is a brand new account I created for this course, but when it gets more crowded, make sure you create different folders here and organize things that way. Now, back in the Pictory homepage, in the next section, I want to show you these different tools, not in as much detail as I just went through, because all the things I covered in the script to video is applicable to article for video and editing video or visual to video. But in the next section, let me show you these different tools because they let you do a whole lot more than what I just showed you in this section.